And the show continues to keep rolling along here on this Friday afternoon. Welcome, everybody, to yet another episode of the Sports Beat with Richard Holdridge, presented by Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I hope that you're having a great day and happy Memorial Day weekend. I got a special guest. I've been wanting to try to get this football coach on for a while. I know he's been busy with spring practices and getting ready for this upcoming season. Please welcome to the Sports Beat the Calvary Christian head football coach, Coach Emmanuel Brunson. Coach,
Hey,
how are you doing?
oh man, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on.
All right, well, let's talk about last season. It was your first year as the Calvary Christian head football coach. Not the season that you planned, but you saw strides, and you were a couple of feet away from a championship against Skipstone Academy. 7-5 record, but went undefeated in the region. And Calvary showed a lot of improvements, and also it really was great for the community that you were able to host 2 home playoff games, and it really got the Calvary fan base excited about Calvary Christian football, and I can't wait for this upcoming season.
Oh man, we're excited. Just going through spring and seeing how much work we've put in, and then actually getting a chance to put it on the field in our spring scrimmage, and not just the varsity, but seeing some of the 7th graders about to be 8th graders, seeing them actually come up and play with the varsity, and seeing the work that they've put in, and actually contribute in that spring scrimmage was amazing. And like I said, coming off of last year's season. Nobody expected us to do what we did. Nobody expected us to even be in that state championship game, let alone winning the region. And we knew we were special going in, upsetting Cherokee at Cherokee, which was the number 1 team in the state and defending state champs, and going over there and beating them at their place in double overtime. We knew then that we had a very special team.
There's no question about that. You did lose several key players from last season's team, including your quarterback, Luke Zivak, also the leading rusher, DeAndre Hurd, the leading sack leader, Darian Walls, but you also have some young players that are coming back, and Luke Scoggins, the leading receiver, who's a playmaker. When you give him the ball, you punt the ball to this guy. He is a playmaker. I saw him on one game we did on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. He took the first punt return back to the house. But what are some of the other players that's coming back for this upcoming season? And are there any newcomers that are new to the Calvary family?
Oh man, we talk about Luke Zivak, DeAndre, Darian. Them guys was big for us this past season, and Zivak has been big for Calvary. The past 4 years. But we feel that we got some younger guys that's gonna step up, like you mentioned. Luke Scoggins, man, when the ball's in his hands, he's electric. That guy 4.40, and have shown that he can score from anywhere on the field. Nate Osborne, we are putting a lot on him. We really do feel that he's gonna come in and lead us to where we want to go. Heck of a quarterback, not just a quarterback. He's just a heck of a football player. He knows the game. His IQ of just of the game itself is off the charts. He's gonna be a big addition to what we're trying to do this coming season. Newcomer, Josh. Josh Jackson. He transferred to us from Northside to play basketball, and is really a football player. And 6'1", 185, another 4'4" guy, plays receiver, gonna play strong safety for us. This kid is amazing, man. In the spring scrimmage, had a couple of touchdowns, some big plays. We really do feel Darnell Hamilton got a chance to come in and replace what Darian did on the defensive side of the ball. Darnell he's been starting since the 8th grade at Calvary. Had 19 and a half tackles for loss, set the Calvary tackle for loss record this past season. Again, he's only a sophomore; he'll be a junior. So we are very young, and we're very excited.
Coach, talk about TJ Benson. I saw that he is on the roster. We had the privilege of
Right.
seeing TJ on the basketball court as we live stream many games for Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I mean, this is a tremendous athlete. He's averaging 20 points a game now. He's coming into his junior year. What position is he going to play? And is he going to make an impact on the gridiron?
Oh man, and just watching TJ's never played football, but the athlete that he is, not just what he brings to the basketball court, but what he brought to the football field. We knew he was going to be special. So he will be playing in the slot. He plays a little running back, and he's dynamic. Kid clocked in a 4.340. Dynamic. So that vision he has on the basketball court at the point guard position, he has that same vision on the football field when he's running the ball, when he's playing running back, and when he's playing in the slot. He's just a heck of an athlete.
Coach, let's talk about some of the improvement in the facilities. I mean, we've been at the campus of Calvary. We are excited about seeing that new press box come up. I know that's going to be ready for the football season. You got 5 home games. I'm looking at the 2024 schedule. I think what athletic director Coach Steve Smith has done, not only for the football team, but for all the sports at Calvary, you've seen a lot of improvements. And really, what does it mean to work for an athletic director and Coach Smith and really what he's trying to accomplish as the AD at Calvary?
Oh man, and I tell Coach Smith all the time. I'm pretty sure you've seen me post on his Facebook page when he's talking. He's the GOAT. What he brings to the table as not just as the baseball coach, but as the AD. He's done some tremendous things, not just for the football program, but as you said, for all athletics at Calvary. Just an amazing guy. I told him that I want to mimic my football program the way he runs his baseball program. 6 straight state championships. I mean, that's unheard of. So I always tell him that I want the way he runs his program is the way I want to run mine. I'm definitely looking forward to one day hosting those 6 state championships like he has.
Coach, talk a little bit about your coaching staff. Do you have any newcomers on your staff, or what are some of the key coaches that you work alongside and just getting ready for this upcoming season?
We do have a new coach. He's our new O-line coach, Coach Holdridge. He's coming in to man our O-line position. Came in during the spring, has done a tremendous job with not just our returning O-linemen, but some of the new guys that have came out. Some of the younger guys that are moving up, and he's done a great job. Coach Greg, Coach Woolard, my OC from this past season, he's back. Joe Day Robertson, my receivers coach, he's back. We got some great coaches that are returning, that get a chance to come in and continue to work for our second season. And we feel that we got the pieces in place on the coaching side to get us where we need to go.
And of course, you're making the transition to the GIAA for all sports. We're starting with football. I know a lot of fans, including myself, very excited about the upcoming schedule, feeling like going to start having this rivalry with Brookstone and Pacelli. They already have a rivalry against each other. You're adding Calvary into the mix, and you got 3 teams in Columbus, 3 private schools. They're going to be battling out in all sports at the GIAA level. And I know with the schedule coming out, you travel to Max Strong Stadium to take on the Brookstone Cougars. I mean, you don't have to leave Columbus. That's going to be a great opportunity just to pack the visiting side of the stadium. September the 27th. We're trying to make sure that we know exactly when that game is, because I know that's one of the games we would love to live stream on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then on October the 4th, you host the Pacelli Vikings. Really, yes, what does it mean to take on the other private schools in Columbus, and it'll be region opponents in the GIAA this year?
Oh man, it's amazing to stay in town, and again to play other private schools within Columbus, and just top-notch private schools when it comes to the football program. Pacelli won it back in 2022, and Brookstone just played for a state championship this past season. So we know that it's going to be a tough road. We know that those are 2 great programs, and again, we are striving to be a great program ourselves, and we looking forward to playing both of those teams.
Coach, let's talk about the 2024 schedule. Now, this is according to Max Preps, and correct me if I'm wrong. How accurate is the schedule on Max Preps? It says on August 16th you're taking on Terrell County.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Terrell County is in Division I, Class A, Division II, by the way. They are a GHSA school. What are you looking forward to about playing a public school and try to get your team ready? I think when you get into the meat and potatoes of that GIAA schedule, I mean, I'm looking down. You've got powerhouses in the GIAA: Stratford Academy,
Yes,
Tatnall
sir.
Square Academy, Mount DeSales, and then you have to play Flint River, who won the championship in Single A. I mean, and then also on September the 20th, the rematch of the GAPS championship taking
Yes,
on
sir.
Skipstone Academy. I mean, what does this schedule mean to you, getting your team prepared for region play and playing such a tough schedule?
It means a lot. We knew when Terrell County coach hit me up, reached out to me about playing, that I knew there was going to be a big game for us. It gave us a chance to play outside of GIA just to see where we stand and where we stack up, getting ready to play other GIA teams. And I think it's gonna be tremendous for us to go in and play a team like Terrell County. And we play them at home, so our fans get a chance to see us play a team outside of the GIA, which is in the GHSA, and gives us a chance to actually see where we're at and how we stack up against a GHSA team.
Yeah, that first home game, August the 16th. We hope to be there. We're just excited about Calvary Christian football. But, Coach, let's switch gears and let's talk about the landscape of football in general in Columbus.
Yes,
You've
sir.
lived in Columbus. I mean, I've known you for almost 10 years, Coach, and you
Roger.
played receiver at Jordan. I mean, so
Yes,
you are
sir.
a proud Jordan Red Jacket. I mean, you take a look at these other schools and you follow the other schools in Columbus because, even though you're a coach at Calvary, you're also paying attention to how Carver and Kendrick and Jordan is doing out there. But
Roger.
really, when you look at the landscape of the schools in Columbus, going to 2A, all facing each other in the region, along with Sumter County. Northside goes down to 4A, taking on Harris County. Uh, when you look at these schools, we know that Carver stands for just excellence when it comes to Coach Pierre Coffey and putting players in the NFL like Isaiah Crowell, Jarvis Jones. I think that Carver has got to be one of the favorites going down to 2A. They reached the Final Four last year, but how exciting is that going to be to get to see all these schools in Columbus? Carver playing Spencer again for a region opponent. You got Shaw, you got Columbus, Hardaway. They're all in the same region. Kendrick, and then really, I like what Coach Cadell Jenkins is doing at Jordan. I think that Jordan is going to compete. Really, this whole landscape of all these teams down in Columbus on the public school level at Muskogee County. What are you looking forward to most about all these schools battling it out?
Oh man, it's gonna be some good football played in Columbus. Like you mentioned, Carver is still that team, even though they're moving down, still that team to beat. But Spencer is gonna be pretty tough as well. Just seeing them beat Harris County in the spring game, so Spencer is gonna be tough. Of course, Shaw and Hardaway, they're doing their thing over there to prepare for this upcoming season. So it's gonna be some great football played in Columbus. There's gonna be a lot of teams in Columbus that's still standing once the playoff starts.
And Coach, I want to ask you, what does that mean to put on the green and black uniform to be a Calvary Christian Knight? I mean, it stands for excellence. We enjoy live streaming all sports for Calvary Christian, and we got to witness the baseball team win a six straight championship. The softball team won three in a row. Coach Gordon has got that basketball team playing at a high level. I saw the
Yes, sir.
schedule for Coach Gordon. He's got a lot of great opponents on that schedule. I know that they're going into the GIAA, getting ready to play Pacelli and
Yes,
Brookstone.
sir.
And then the girls' team, what Coach Norton is doing, and what Michaela Reed is going to be a freshman, and she's already averaging well more than 20 points a game. I'm excited about what Calvary Christian Athletics is doing this upcoming season. But really, what does it mean to you as a coach to put on the Calvary uniform and to mentor these kids who really want to be committed to excellence and be a knight?
Oh man, it means everything. When Coach Smith hired me, I knew I was a great coach. I knew that I still got to grow. I know that, but Calvary has showed me something totally different. It showed me that it's more than just coaching. It's more than just the X's and O's and the game itself. To just be a mentor to the kids that I coach, the Calvary community. Just the Calvary experience as a whole has been totally different for me and has been amazing. And I thank Coach Smith for even giving me the opportunity to be in this position because it means so much to me.
Coach, one final question. You had your spring practices, you had your spring scrimmage. Is there any other workouts that the team is doing as far as getting ready for this upcoming season? Because I know that the season is approximately less than 3 months away, but once school starts and kids are back in the classroom, they want to put those pads on and get ready to go. Are they going to have that opportunity to do that before class starts?
No, well, we start summer camp June 3rd. We of course no pads. Acclimation starts in July, but we get a chance to play some 7 versus 7. We're actually going to Auburn University June 7th. We'll be at Georgia Tech June 11th, and we'll be at FCA in July for their 7 versus 7 down in Sly County. So we will get a chance to actually put in some work, some good work against some great GHSA teams and other private schools and other teams within Georgia and other states, and see where we stack up in the 7 versus 7 realm, and then we back to work. I mean, it's go time for us now.
Yeah, Coach, I was going to mention that. I was going to ask you if you were participating in any 7-on-7 camps. Basically, what goes into a 7-on-7 camp? Like, who on the team? Is it just your skilled position players that actually participate? Or how are the rules when it comes to 7-on-7 football?
For 7 on 7 for us, I mean, it's for anybody. It is the skill players, quarterbacks, receivers, running back, DBs, and linebackers. It gives us a chance to see where we're at, give us a chance to implement our passing game through our offense and our defense, as far as pass defense through our defense, and it gives us a chance to see who we can put where, and just the opportunity to get better.
Well, Coach, I'm excited about year two as you're taking over this Calvary Christian Knights in year two and getting them ready for the first year in the GIAA. It's going to be exciting. The Calvary Christian Knights fan base packing that stadium on Friday nights, and I can't wait. The first home game, August the 16th against Terrell County, and that brand new press box. We're excited to be there, and I'm also excited you guys got 5 home games. I think it's going to be incredible, and we definitely are excited about this upcoming season. Just tell all the fans out there, like, what they can do to support the Calvary football team. We know that you can get tickets at GoFan. Or are they going to have an opportunity just to be a booster? What about sponsorship? What's a way that somebody that supports Calvary Christian Athletics can support the football team?
Biggest thing for us is show up to the games. As far as sponsorship, you can reach out to Coach Smith. He's our AD, and he can help with sponsorship and boost the club. Coach Robert Hurd, who does the recruiting for colleges for us. You can reach out to him. He does a lot of stuff for us to get you in contact with the person you need to be in contact with when it comes to booster and sponsorship. Just show up and show out. That's the biggest thing. The more people we have at the games, the better for us. And we're excited to have our fan base show up, especially to that August 16th first home game.
Well, good luck, Coach. We can't wait, and go Knights.
Go Knights. Thank you.
All right, the Calvary Christian head football coach, Coach Emmanuel Brunson. Thank you once again for watching the Sports View with Richard Holdridge. We'll be back here, presented by